डॉक्टर श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज की, नंद गौरी वैष्णव वृंद की, अमाचर दास ठाकुर की, प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की, गो प्रेमानंदे। All glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled Guru Gaur. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Hare Krishna. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Creation, Chapter 3. Krishna is the source of all incarnations. Verses 16 to 20. 16. Surasuranam udadhim madnadam mantarachalam dagde kamatharupenam prishta ekadashe vibhu. Surasuranam udadhim madnadam mantarachalam dadre kamatharupenam prishta ekadashe vibhu. Surasuranam udadhim madnadam mandarachalam dadre kamatharupena prishta ekadashe vibhu. Saraja Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Surasuranam udadhim manthadam mandarachalam dadre kamatharupena prishta ekadashe vibhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Shimaji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Surasuranamudadhim madhnadam mandarachalam dadhre kamadharupena prishtha ekadashe vibho. Hare Krishna.
Nilam Prabhu, have a book?
ഞാൻ ബുക്ക് എടുത്തിട്ടില്ല.
Uma Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Surasuranamudadhim madnadam mandarachalam dadre kamatarupena prishta ekadashe vibhu.
Hare Krishna. Snigdhamaji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Surasuranam mudadhim mathnatang mandarachalam dadre karmatharupena prishta ekadashe vibhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol. Milindamaji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Surasuranam udadhim matnatam mandarachalam dadre kamatha rupena prishta ekadashi vibhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Yes, you can read.
Okay, yeah, Prabhuji. Sura, the theist, Asuram of the atheist, Udadim in the ocean, Matanatam, churning, Mandarachalam, the Mandarachala hill, Dadre, sustained, Kamatha, tortoise, Rupena, in the form of Prishte, shell, Ekadashe, the 11th in the line, Vibhuho, the great. Translation: the 11th incarnation of the Lord took the form of a tortoise, whose shell served as a pivot for the Mandarachala hill, which was being used as a churning rod by the theist and atheist of the universe. Purport: by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ji ki Jai. Once both the atheist and the theist were engaged in producing nectar from the sea, so that all of them could become deathless by drinking it. At that time, the Mandarachala hill was used as a churning rod, and the shell of the Lord tortoise, the incarnation of Godhead, became the resting place pivot of the hill in the sea water. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Verse 17. Dhanvandaram dvadashamam त्रयोदशमेव apayayat suran anyan mohinyam mohayan sriyam. Dhanvandaram dvadashamam त्रयोदशमेव apayayat suran anyan mohinyam mohayan sriyam. Dhanvandaram dvadashamam त्रयोदशमेव Apayat Surananyan Mohinya Mohayan Sriyam. Sarjamaji.
Hare Krishna. Dhanandaram Dadasamam Trayodasyam Evaja Abhaya Suran Anyan Mohinya Mohayan Striya. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes. Jai Shri Maji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी धन्वन्तरं द्वादशमं त्रयोदशम् एव च अपाययत्सुरानन्यान् मोहिन्या मोहयन् स्त्रिया हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Yes. Umamaji.
Hare Krishna. Dhanundaram Dadasham त्रयोदशमवेव च Apayayasurananam Anyan Mohinya Mohayan Striya.
Right.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Milinda Maji.
Hare Krishna. Dhanvantaram Dvadashamam Trayodashamam Ivacha Apayayat Suran Anyan Mohinya Mohayan Striya. Hare Krishna.
Hare Go. Right. Siddha Maji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरं द्वादशं त्रयोदशममेव च अपाययत्सुरानन्यान् मोहिन्या मोहयन् स्त्रिया. Synonyms: Dhanvantaram, the incarnation of Godhead named Dhanvantari; Dvadashamam, the 12th in the line; Trayodasamam, the 13th in the line; Eva, certainly; Cha, and Apyayat, gave to drink; Suran, the demigods; Anyam, others; Mohinya, by charming beauty; Mohayan, alluring; Striya, in the form of a woman. Translation: in the 12th incarnation, the Lord appeared as Dhanvantari, and in 13 he allured the atheist by the charming beauty of a woman and gave nectar to the demigods to drink. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Verse 18. Chadurdasham Narasimham Bibrat Daitendriyam Ujidam Dadara Karaje Ura Erakam Kathakridhatyam Chadurdasham Narasimham Bibrat Daitendriyam Ujidam Dadara Karaje Ura Erakam Kadagridyatha Chadurdasham Narasimham Bibradaityendramurjidam Dadara Karaje Ura Eragam Kadagradyatham. Sarjamaji.
Hare Krishna. Chadurdasham Narasimham Vibhrai Daitendra Murchidam Tatara Karajay Vasha Seragam Kadagrutyada. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Shimaji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी चतुर्दशं नारसिंहं बिभ्रद्दैत्येन्द्रमूर्छितं ददार करचेरूरावेरकां कटकृत्यदा हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Right. Mirindamaji.
Hare Krishna. Chaturdasham Narasimham Bibhradaityendram Urjitam Dadara Karajer Urav Erakam Katakrid Yatha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Siddhamaji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय चतुर्दशं नारसिंहं बिभ्रदैत्येन्द्रमूर्जितं ददार करजेरुरा वेरकाङ्कटक्रुध्यथ. हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna. Umamaji.
Hare Krishna. Chaturdasham Narasimham Bibhradaityendramurchitam Tadhara Karajairpura Verakam Kadakrudyada.
Hare Krishna.
Synonyms.
Yes.
Synonyms.
Yes.
Chaturdasham, the 14th in the line. Narasimham, the incarnation of the Lord as half man and half lion. Bibrat, advented. Daityendram, in the king of the atheist. Urjitam, strongly built. Dadara, bifurcated. Karajaihi, by the Niles. Urav, on the lap. Erakam, canes. Kada, kritam, carpenter, yatha, just like. Translation. In the 14th incarnation, the Lord appeared as Narasimha and bifurcated the strong body of the atheist Hiranyakashipu with his nails, just as a carpenter pierces cane. Hare Krishna. Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Text 19. Panchadasham Vamanakam Kritvaga Adhvaram Bare Padatrayam Yajamanam Pratyadistu Tribhishtapam. Panchadasham Vamanakam Kritvaga Adhvaram Bare Padatrayam Yajamanam Pratyaditsu Tribhishtapam. Panchadasham Vamanakam Kritvaga Adhvaram Bare Padatrayam Yajamanam Pratyaditsu Tribhishtapam. Sarajamaji.
Hare Krishna. Guruji. Panchadasham Vamanakam Kritva Gadadhvaram Vele Padatrayam Yajamana Pratyadisul Sirvishtabam. Hare Krishna.
Yeshamaji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी पञ्चदशं वामनकं कृत्वा गादध्वरं बले पदत्रयं याचमाना प्रत्यादित्सु स्त्रिपिष्टपम् हरे कृष्ण
Yeshamaji.
Hare Krishna. Panchadasham Vamanakam Kritva Gadadhvaram Balehe Padatrayam Yachamana Pratyadil Sustri Vishtapam. Hare Krishna.
Yeshamaji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय पंचदशं वामनकं कृत्वा गादाध्वरं बले पदत्रयं याचमानः प्रत्यादिस्थ्युस्त्रिपिष्टकं ष्टपम् हरे कृष्ण
Yeshamaji.
Hare Krishna. Panchadasham Vamanakam Kritva Advaram Balehe Padatrayam Yajamanaha Pratyaditsus Tripishtapa. Can I read?
Yes.
Panchadasham, the 15th in the line. Vamanakam, the dwarf, Brahmana. Kritva, by assumption of. Agat, went. Advaram, arena of sacrifice. Bale, of King Bali. Padatrayam, 3 steps only. Yachamanaha, begging. Pratyaditsuha, willing at heart to return. Tripeshtapam, the kingdom of the 3 planetary systems. Translation. In the 15th incarnation, the Lord assumed the form of a dwarf Brahmana, Vamana, and visited the arena of sacrifice arranged by Maharaja Bali. Although at heart he was willing to regain the kingdom of the 3 planetary systems, he simply asked for a donation of 3 steps of land. Purport, by his divine grace, Bhakti Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ji ki Jai. The Almighty God can bestow upon anyone the kingdom of the universe from a very small beginning, and similarly, he can take away the kingdom of the universe on the plea of begging a small piece of land. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Verse 20. Avatare Shodashame Pashyan Brahmadruho Nirban Trisapta Kritva Kupido Nichatram Karon Mahim. Avatare Shodashame Pashyan Brahmadruho Nirban Trisapta Kritva Kupido Nichatram Akaron Mahim. Avatare Shodashame Pashyan Brahmadruho Nirban Trisaptakritva Kubido Nikshatram Agaron Mahim. Sarajamaji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Om Namo Vasudevaya. Avadare Shodashame Pashyan Brahmadruho Dupan Trisaptagrutva Kubido Nichatram Agaron Mahim. Hare Krishna.
Right, Harish. Yashimaji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु अवतारे षोडशमे पश्यन् ब्रह्मद्रुहो नृपान् त्रिसप्तक् कृत्वा कुपितो निक्षत्रामकरोन्महीम् हरे कृष्ण
Right. Virindamaji.
Hare Krishna. Avtare Shodashame Pashyan Brahma Druho Nirpan Triha Sapta Kritvaha Kupito Niheshatram akaronmahim. Hare Krishna.
Mohaji.
Hare Krishna. Avadare Shodashame Pashyan Brahma Drupo Nripan Trisapta Kritva Kupito Ikshatra Makaronmahim. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Oh, it's Siddhamaji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Avatare Shodoshame Pashan Brahma Druho Nirpan Trishapta Krutva Kupito Nishatram Akaranmahin. Synonym. Avatare, in the incarnation of the Lord Shodoshame, the 16th, Pashyan, seeing Brahma Druha, disobedient to the orders of the Brahmanas, Nripan, the kingly order, Triha Sapta, thrice 7 times, Kshatva, head down, Kupita, being engaged, negation, Kshatram, the administrative class, Akorat, did perform, Mahim, the earth. Translation. In the 16th incarnation of the Godhead, the Lord, as Bhrugupati, annihilated the administrative class Kshatriyas 21 times, being angry with them because of their rebellion against the Brahmanas, the intelligent class. Purport. His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. The Kshatriyas, or the administrative class of men, are expected to rule the planet by the direction of the intelligent class of men, who give direction to the rulers in terms of the standard shastras, or the books of revealed knowledge. The rulers carry on the administration according to that direction. Whenever there is disobedience on the part of the Kshatriyas or the administrative class against the orders of the learned and intelligent Brahmanas, the administrators are removed by force from the post and arrangement is made for better administration. Hare Krishna.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmeridam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manovishtam Stavidam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakada Mahyam Dadadi Swapadandigam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudhavadagamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagarjadam Sagana Raghunathanvidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Ladita Shishadam Sam
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Karuna
Karuna Sindhu Dinabando Jagalpade Gopesha Gopiga Kanta Radha Kanda Namastude Saptakanjana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhadusade Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha kalpadrubhescha kripa sindhuvyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Radhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Sura Suranam Uddharim Magdadam Mandarachalam Dadre Kamata Rupe Naprishta Ekadashe Vibhu. The 11th incarnation of the Lord took the form of a tortoise whose shell served as a pivot for the Mandarachala hill, which was being used as a churning rod by the theists and the atheists of the universe. Hare Krishna. So before we start the class, we recite many shlokas, which is in line of Vaishnava Parampara. Many of the shlokas are given in the Bhagavad Gita book itself. But it is advisable that you get a copy of Vaishnava Kirtan book. Vaishnava Kirtan book will be available in temples, or you can download from that Play Store also. Vaishnava songs be there. Vaishnava songs you download. Vaishnava calendar also, and then Ekadashi reminder. These three things are very essential for a Vaishnava. We should start observing Ekadashi regularly. These are not very much tapasya. Vaishnavas, we don't give too much stress on Vaishnava, these tapasyas, austerities, or penances. But some we have to do. Rising up in the early morning itself is a austerity. Time allotted by Srila Prabhupada is 10 to 4. We sleep for 10 to 4, 6 hours, sometimes less also. But normally 10 to 4. And this is itself an austerity. And taking bath in the morning is also austerity. Other than that, we don't have too much austerities. Except that we observe Ekadashi and fasting on very important Vaishnava festivals like Janmashtami, Gaur Purnima, Narasimha Chaturdashi, etc. Of course, eating only prasadam is also an austerity, one way. That'll stop you eating from outside. How many of you are taking regularly prasadam? Snigdha Maji, of course.
Yes, Prabhuji.
I have to say that. So others start slowly. It's only 3 months. You don't have to, but start. You should have the desire in your heart that we should try to follow the Vaishnava instructions, the Vaishnava Maryada, the Vaishnava cult, the Vaishnava way of life. And this is very sweet. So to begin with, you download these 3 things: Ekadashi reminder, Vaishnava songs, and Vaishnava calendar. Okay.
Prabhuji, where do you download it from?
Huh?
Where do you get these?
You can, from Play Store, you can get this.
Play Store. Okay.
Yes, of course. So many apps are there.
I have one calendar, Prabhuji, I ordered from. If I'm one of the ISKCON temples, they send me a calendar.
Yes,
Physical one.
you have that, you can follow, no problem. All the auspicious days or Ekadashis and Vaishnava festivals will be given there.
Yes. It's marked.
Then you download Vaishnava book will be there in temple also. Vaishnava Kirtan book, Vaishnava Kirtan book.
Okay.
You get a copy of that also. Did you get this bead back?
No, Prabhuji, I didn't go to the temple. I mean, it's very far, Prabhuji. I'll have to order it only online. I'll do that.
Then I'll send to you, no problem. Give me your address.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Right. So these are essential. So that when we chant, you can chant along with us. And so very nice to do that. So back to our class. Here we have the Leelas of Krishna, pastimes. As the last class, we differentiated what is a pastime and what is karma. What is that?
Yes, Prabhuji, whatever we are doing, that is karma, and what the Lord is doing, that is the Leelas.
Yeah. And Srila Prabhupada gives a very nice translation of Leela, pastime. It's a pastime for Krishna. No, the creation itself is not a pastime. And some philosophers like when acharyas like Ramanujacharya sometimes says the creation is a pastime of Krishna. Madhvacharya does not agree with that. Shankaracharya, of course, he doesn't come to, they don't come to this creation field at all. And of course, according to our philosophy, creation is done by Krishna because he was compassionate to the jivas. But whenever he comes, whenever he takes avatara, then there's a pastime for him. In our case, we do the karma and we take the consequences of karma, whether we enjoy or we have a distress time. Sukha, dukkha, we have to take. Krishna says there is no question of material happiness or material sorrow. It's always transcendent. So here says in the 11th incarnation, he took the form of a tortoise. This is called Palari Mathanam. It's coming the 8th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. There is a continuous war between Suras and Asuras, translated by Srila Prabhupada as theists and atheists. Doi Mahaprusho, Vishnu Purana says, in this world there are two people, Asura Evacha, Suras and Asuras, demigods and demons, or theists and atheists. Krishna Bhakta Sura Smrudha Tad Vipariya Asura. Krishna Bhakta, Suras are known as Krishna Bhakta. They are the theists. And the demons, the atheists, they are opposed to Krishna. You can find so many examples. Ravana, Duryodhana, Kamsa. So there is always a continuous war between Suras and Asuras. Sometimes Suras, Devas dominate. Sometimes Asuras dominate. So once Asuras was dominating, and whenever the Devas are defeated, they always go to whom? They go to Vishnu because they are dependent on Vishnu only. Although they may be enjoying life, they are basically Kshatriyas and they're basically in the mode of passion, and they are very interested in enjoying life. But still, they are totally dependent on Krishna. So when they approach Vishnu said, there's a time to fight and there's a time for compromise. Very diplomatically he says, because now is not the time for you to fight because you are very weak and Asuras are very strong. And there is no chance of you winning. So you have to bid time. Meantime, so you do a compromise with these Asuras. He gives an example, I think, of a serpent and a rat. They got both trapped in a trap, and serpent said, we'll do a compromise. I will not eat you. You do one thing. You cut these wires of this trap, this trap, and then we'll both come out of this trap. So rat agreed, cut this the wires. Both of them came out, and immediately after they came out, the serpent swallowed the rat. Vishnu cites this example. Vishnu, the avtara is called Hari, I think. That's avtara of Hari. So Vishnu told Suras, you cannot fight now, you're weak. So you do a compromise. And what is the compromise? Both of them are interested in be amaras. Nobody wants to die. So how to be amaras? By taking amrita, nectar. And how we can get amrita? By churning the ocean, the milky ocean. So it's very difficult to churn the milky ocean, so big, so large. So how we can do it? We can get a Madara hill. It's a very huge, mountain. And you can use this as a churning rod. And what we'll use as rope, they decided they use Vasugi. And then when it started churning, the Madara was tilting because there is no balance, there is no base for this mountain. So again, of course, they approached Krishna. Vishnu was also there. He was also doing this churning business. And there's a very nice aspect also. When churning began, Vishnu and Devas immediately took the head of the Vasuki. Then the demons got very angry. So we are highly qualified. You are inferior people. We should take this head and you go and take the tape portion. And Krishna very nicely, again, Vishnu very nice, okay, you are very superior, you do this, you take the head. And ultimately, what happened? When Vasuki,
Poison came out. Poison came out.
poison came out of mouth of. So you can see Vishnu, Krishna, it's very clever. Dhudam Charadasmi. He's a cheat of all the cheats. If somebody wants to be very clever, be very careful. You don't do it with Krishna. So when the churning was not taking the properly, Vishnu was in the form of a Kavata Rupena. He took the form of tortoise, and he went underneath, and the mountain was placed on his shell. And because Kapata is tortoise very steady, the mountain also became very steady. And this is not an ordinary Kapata. It's thousands and thousands of thousands width and length. When you talk about the Kapata, you may find, okay, maximum 10 feet at 12 feet, something like that. But not like that. Some, I think some measurement is given, I think, some 20,000 square feet, 20,000 long or something like that. So huge. So churning went on very smoothly, and ultimately they got this nectar also. Before that, some other things came out of this ocean, namely Ucheshravas, the horse, then Airavadam, that elephant, and Lakshmi Devi. Demons, Shiva, everybody want what Shiva, so everyone was present there. Shiva, Brahma, everyone was there. Everyone was very interested in having Lakshmi, but Lakshmi ji went directly to Vishnu. And the choice was made by Lakshmi ji only. And Vishnu ji accepted her as his wife. Then the verse 17, two other persons also came out. That is given there. Dhanyundaram Dwadashamam Trayodashamevacha Apayayat Suran Anyan Mohinya Mohayan Sriya. The 12th incarnation, the Lord appeared as Dhanvantari, and the 13th, he allured the atheists by charming beauty of a woman and gave nectar to demigods to drink. So when Dhanvantari appeared, immediately the asuras overpowered Dhanvantari and grabbed a pot of nectar. So they was very sad. So we did all the hard work, and finally when the nectar came, by force, the demons got that the pot, and now they're going to enjoy this nectar. Will be defeated again. So Vishnu said, no problem, we'll solve this. Then assume the form of Mohini Murti, the most beautiful, most charming, enchanting lady in the whole universe. And she approached the demons, and the demons were very, very captivated by this beauty of Mohini. And they openly told her that we are willing to do whatever you want. You can, we'll obey you. You can tell us whatever you want. We'll obey you. So Mohini said, okay, no problem. But you have to be very careful. Sometimes I may cheat you. No. We are very sure you'll not do this. Even if you do that also, it's no problem for us. So you can see how they are captivated by this beauty. So Mohini will say, okay, you sit in the line and go and have a bath and sit in line. And then Suras also were asked to sit in line. And then Mohini took the pot and started moving in front of Asuras very nicely, and then asked her to close the eyes. And then she moved to the side of Suras and started serving all the nectar to them. In between one Asura, he opened his eyes. Who was that Asura? Rahu. And Rahu saw that this is cheating only. and immediately his head was cut off because he wanted to grab this. So that is given in the 8th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, how Mohini Murti saved these asuras and gave the nectar to them only by cheating these asuras. Next is 14th one, Chadurdasham Narasimham Vibrat Daitendriya Mojidam Nadara Karje Urav Eragam Kadagridyadha. In the 14th incarnation, the Lord appeared as Narasimha and bifurcated the strong body of atheist Hiranyakashipu with his nails, just as a carpenter appears a scale. Very nice simile is given here. Very easy, you can see that they use a chisel. This carpenter uses chisel and just pierces, cuts this canes into small pieces, narrow pieces. Just like that, Narasimha. And Hiranyakashipu was not an ordinary person, was very, very strong, was as tall as the sky, very broad shoulder, very strong, especially Brahma giving all that energy. When he was started worshipping, doing this penance, tapasya for so many years, he lost all his muscle, everything, only he became very skeleton, only skin and bones. Then Brahma appeared before him, and from his kamandalu, he sprinkled some water into his heap of bones, which was Hiranyakashipu, and immediately Hiranyakashipu became very, very strong. And he terrorized all the devas. He captured their kingdom and drove them away and made them his servants. He said that when Hiranyakashipu in anger, he raises eyebrow, demigods used to shiver before him. And then again, the demigods approached Vishnu and said that, so we are putting so much hardship, we are being humiliated every day, we are being treated like servants and slaves. How we can bear this? Please help us, please save us. Vishnu said, okay. In short time, okay, now he is harassing you, but once he starts harassing Prahlada Maharaj, who is my devotee, and then I'll deal with him, I'll kill him, in spite of all the boons he has received from Brahma. So many boons he has received from Brahma, Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu actually asked Brahma that he want to be immortal. Brahma told him that I myself is mortal, so how can you avoid the immortality? That's not possible. So, Hiranyakashipu was very clever, very intelligent. So he analyzed and calculated how many different ways death can come. He planned everything so that he prevented whatever possible way that death can come. Death can come in the morning, can come in the evening and night, isn't it?
Yeah.
It can come outside, can come inside. It can be through animals or can be through a man. So many possibilities are there. So shut all the possibilities out. I should not die in the morning, I should not die in the night, I should not die in the sky, I should not die in the earth. I should not be killed by a bird or animals. I should not be killed by a man. I should not be killed by any weapons. So many. Okay, Brahma said, Tadastu. Okay. So Vishnu knew about this. When he said, in spite of all the boons, if he starts harassing my devotee Prahlada, then I'll finish him. And Hiranyakashipu did that. And suddenly Narasimha appeared and very easily defeated. Tavakara Kamala Vare Nakam. Yes, Sigdamaji.
Yes,
Albudha
Prabhuji.
Singa Dalida
Hiranyakashipu
Kashipu
Tantrungam
Anbringam.
केशवद्रेश नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे
जय
जय
जगदीश
जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे.
So Dalida, he is considered as a fly, as weak as fly. He pierces the stomach of Hiranyakashipu with his nails. It's neither weapon, it's not weapon. With his nails, and took out his intestines. As easily, yet you will take a noodles as easily as that. So this is a very nice song written by Jaydev. So we always worship Narasimha Aarti is there. Every houses we have morning as well as evening also. And whenever you go out, we take this, we chant this Narasimha Kirtan. Narasimha Dev, he gives us all protection. Sarva Vigna Vinashakara. Whatever obstacles is there in your devotion life, Narasimha Dev will remove all those obstacles. And whenever we are going for journey on thing also, we'll chant this Narasimha Kirtan. Narasimha Dev is most merciful and most loving also. He said that he seated Prahlad Maharaj on his lap and started licking him. So love. He was so much filled with love for Prahlad. So that is the 17th incarnation. Oh, sorry. The 14th incarnation. The 15th incarnation is Vamanam. Panchadasham Vamanagam. Kritva agat adhvaram balehe. Padatrayam yajamanam. Pratyadishu trivishtabam. The 15th incarnation, the Lord assumed the form of a dwarf Brahmana, Vamana, and visited the arena of sacrifice arranged by Maharaja Bali. Although at heart he was willing to regain kingdom of 3 planetary systems, he simply asked for a donation of 3 steps of life. He said that he was willing to regain the kingdom of 3 planetary systems, not for himself, but for Indra. Isn't it? Indra and Devas were driven out by Mahabali. And they were incognito, they were incognito in all of the universe. So Aditi became very, very unhappy, seeing that the pathetic condition of her sons. So she begged Kashyapa Muni, husband, so you should do something. Kashyapa Muni, okay, only Vishnu can help us, and we'll have this brother, and then Vishnu will come as our son. And Vishnu came as a son in the form of Vamana. And he approached Mahabali, was doing a yajna at that time. And he said that he asked for a donation of 3 steps of land. There's a very nice conversation between Vamanadev and Mahabali. You should read that. This is also coming in the 8th canto. Very nice. Full of philosophy. And how diplomatically Vamanadev talks very sweetly and very diplomatically. And even though who is that? Shukracharya. He wanted to stop Vamana after Mahabali from giving this donation, this boon. But Vamana was talking so nicely that, and he extracted the promise from Mahabali. And he said that your Kula is very glorious, your predecessors are very glorious. They always kept their word given to Brahmanas. They had so much immense respect for Brahmanas. So I'm very sure that when I beg something from you, definitely you will grant me this boon. And what do you want? Maharaja, Mahabali asked. He said, I just want 3 steps of land, 3 yards. The Mahabali laughed, you have come to me, who is a ruler of all 3 kingdoms, or three worlds, and you ask these small things for me. You should ask for something so big that you don't have to ask anybody else in the whole life, in your whole life. Just ask from something which will be sufficient for you for throughout your life. The woman said, no. We should only take only what is required. We should not get greedy. Just because you are so great and you promising me whatever I want, you can give you, I should not immediately be greedy and ask for something more. I should want only something what is sufficient required. So this kind of conversation we find. And then in the pretext of asking 3 steps, he took all the kingdom from Mahabali. When so many criticism against Vishnu is say that Vishnu cheated Mahabali and took the side of Indra and deprived of Mahabali of the kingdom. Mahabali is a very righteous ruler. How could Vishnu do this? So many people who have even read the Mahabharata, Srimad Bhagavatam also, took the view that Vishnu is very partial to Indras and Devas and unjust to the demons. Is it so?
No.
Is it so? So many, especially in Kerala, you'll find this. Kerala, you'll find so many hardened Mayavadis and other people also criticizing Vishnu for his deed, for this deed. Actually, Indra is also devotee, but Mahabali is also a far greater devotee. Indra, although devotee, he is interested in material happiness, material comforts, which will give which the heavenly planets can give. So Indra was more interested in that. Mahabali actually, although he was a ruler, he was not interested in this. He just wanted to serve Krishna only. So Bhagavad Gita says, Ye yadhamam prapadyante tam tadaiva bhajami ham. Both Indra and Mahabali are devotees. But Krishna reciprocated as and when and according to the desires of these devotees. And Indra being a person Rajogan, he was very interested in having very nice life. And Krishna satisfied, okay, take this. But to Mahabali, he gave protection. Mahabali was sent to Sutala, but Krishna appeared there as the doorkeeper of this palace. And he also said that, okay, you can be the next Indra and the next Mananto time, you'll be the next Indra. The reason why, another reason why Vishnu protected the position of Indra was that, as I told, in every Manu's time, demigods are selected, Indra is selected, Saptarishis is selected, and incarnation of Krishna is will always be there. Now, this is as per the order of Krishna only. How these people are qualified to do this, all the qualified people are given the positions. And during the reign of the particular Venu, they will remain as Indra and demigods and Saptarishis, etc., etc. No, you cannot remove Indra just like that. We cannot do that. How powerful we may be. When Prithu Maharaj also, he conducted so many Ashwamedas. If you conduct 101 Ashwamedas, then you will be automatically become the Indra. And Indra tried to stop him. And there was a fight between Prithu Maharaj and Indra. Then Vishnu came, he made the compromise. He said, Prithu Maharaj told Prithu Maharaj that you cannot aspire the position of Indra now. Because Indra is now elected as Indra. The person who is occupying the position of Indra is being qualified. He was qualified, so they was posted. Now this is as per the arrangement of Krishna only. You cannot change that. So that is why reason why Indra will be always protecting his position. So many people are aspiring for his post, and Indra will always protect his position, and Vishnu will support him also. So this is the reason. But in case of Mahabali, he is a great, very great devotee. Atma Samarpana is Mahabali only. He is one of the 12 Mahajans. So he was given the greater award. But the materialistic people, what they say, oh, Indra is given all those kingdoms, they're enjoying, and poor Mahabali is sent to the Patala. Because this is materialistic, because he thinks that when through Lord, you will get some material benefits. And Indra is getting the material benefits. So Vishnu is partial to Indra only. It's simply materialist thinking, which has no idea of philosophy and devotion. If you have any doubts, you can always raise.
Prabhuji, I have one question.
Yes.
The demigods were given this nectar of deathless nectar that they were saying, right? That they won't die or anything. But it also says that when there is a devastation or when there is a what do you say? When Kanadakshaya Vishnu breathes in, then the planets, even the demigods die. Then how this is contradicting, right? Because they don't die, right? They have the power to stay alive because they drank the nectar. Then how they
Actually,
die?
Amrita means it has a power to keep your body very strong for so many years. No, Amrita, actually, Amrita is soul only. Amrita is soul and not the body. Now, the body can be maintained for very long time by taking this, the nectar. So it is called immortal. In that sense, it is called immortal. You become immortal. Suppose your lifespan is 100 years and you live for 500 years. It is basically said that you have become immortal. But how long you live also, the body ultimately will perish. Like Brahma has a lifespan of 313 trillion years. But after that, Brahma's body will also disappear. A fly may live only for a second, few seconds. And Brahma may live for 313 trillion years. Ultimately, both will perish. So even if you take the so-called nectar, the Amrita, Amrita can give the longevity also, maybe. Longevity can give. But ultimately, the body will go. But the really immortal thing is soul only. And for that, you don't have to give nectar. But since we are trapped in this material world, we have an urge to be immortal. Why? Because we want to continue this life, very nice life we are having in this earth. So our idea of immortality is we can go on enjoying these pleasures which is available in these material worlds. That's why you aspire for immortality. But who is really immortal? A person who has understood that is his body and he wants to get out of his body and become servant of Krishna, which is original position. That then only you become immortal.
Got it.
Right?
Got it. Yeah.
So Amrita and nectar doesn't mean that you become immortal and with this body. No, the body will always go.
Okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Right. So the next verse is Avadare Shodashame Pashyan Brahmadruho Nirban Tri Saptakritu Akupido Nikshatram Agaron Mahim. In the 16th incarnation of the Godhead, Lord as Bhrigapati annihilated the administrative class Kshatriyas 21 times, being angry with them because of their rebellion against Brahmanas. Yes. So once Kartavirajana was a very powerful, very powerful Kshatriya. He had very easily defeated Ravana, even Ravana also. So he came to a ashramam of father of Parashurama. Who is the father of Parashuram?
Jamadagni.
Jamadagni. This is Jamadagni. And Jamadagni treated him very nicely and gave all very sweets, very relishing dishes, palatable dishes, and he was surprised. Kartiviraj, because you are having very modest life and very small facilities, and you are able to do this. Then he found the reason that is through Kamadhenu only. Surabhi cow was there. So Kartivirajana, by power, he took away this cow. And then when Parashurama came back, he knew that this was done. And so he went there and killed Kartivirajana and took back Kamadhenu. After some time, the sons of Kartivirajana, they wanted to take revenge. They came to the ashram when Parashurama was not there and killed Jamadagni. And Parashurama became so angry that he started killing all the Kshatriyas in the universe. That he said he did it 3 sapta. It means 21, 3 times 7, that means 21 times he went round the universe and killed all the Kshatriyas. Many Kshatriyas flew away from their countries, and some of them settled near the Arabia. This is called Arabian mountains, and later they became these Arabs. Actually, they are descendants of the Kshatriyas who have escaped and take refuge in this Arabian mountains.
Yes,
That is how
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, I could not understand, Prabhuji. What is the matter?
when he started killing these Kshatriyas
Yes,
21 times,
yes.
2 Kshatriyas ran away and escaped from him, and they take resort in the Arabian mountains in Arabia, Gulf country.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So later they thrived. And so the present Arabians, so-called Muslims, they're actually descendants of these Kshatriyas only.
Okay.
In the second canto, 2.4.18, is given all the people outside this Varnashram system. Abhira is given. Abhira. Abhira means people living Arabian countries. So they are from the Kshatriya. That's why you find this Ghan and all that. Those people, they are very militant people, because they are basically Kshatriyas. So it is very clearly given that when there is a disappearance of part of Kshatriyas, the administrative class, the Brahmanas always give instructions, and Kshatriyas has to rule according to the Kshatriya or instructions given by Brahmanas. And if they show any disobedience, they will be removed. The previous verse, very nice sentences, very nice purport is given by Srila Prabhupada in the Vamana incarnation. The Almighty God can bestow upon anyone the kingdom of the universe from a very small beginning. From a very small beginning, see, that is Srila Prabhupada himself. From Srila Prabhupada started very, very small beginning. When he was a rented room in New York, filthy place. He had to share the bathroom with 60 people. Remember, I just imagine this. One single toilet is there, and so many people are, and Srila Prabhupada, you'll find one picture of Srila Prabhupada standing in line carrying a pot, waiting for his turn to go to the toilet. Can you ever imagine this? When the first year when he came to America, 1965, he struggled for 1 year. Then when he became famous, then these people said, oh, Swamiji, you go first. Even then he was staying that place only. After a few years only, the temples came up. And once it started, temples came up like anything. Magnificent palatial temples all over the world, 110 of them. Big, big places, big, big compound, big, big plots, and big, big temples. Very small beginning, very humble beginning. So Lord can decide. Same way, he can take away the kingdom from universe on the plea of begging a small piece of land. He can take away the kingdom also if he wants. So, Vaishnavas, especially Srila Prabhupada, totally surrendered to Krishna. Krishna, he knew why Srila Prabhupada, he wanted to promote, he wanted to spread Gauravani all over the world. Anyone understood the Srila Prabhupada Pranama Mantra? Meaning of that? Namo
Yes,
Vishnu
Prabhuji.
Padaya Krishna Preshtaya. No,
Yes, Prabhuji.
Snigdhamaji, I know. Others? Shailajamaji, you know the meaning?
No, Prabhuji.
You should
I
know.
don't understand.
Milindamaji?
No, Prabhuji, I don't think.
No. Umamaji? Are you there? Umamaji?
Yes, yes, I'm there. I was on mute. No, I
You know
don't
the
know.
meaning of that?
No.
This is called Pranama Mantras. Pranama Mantras of Acharyas. In the morning class, in this class, I give only Pranama Mantra of Prabhupada only. But in the morning Bhagavatam class, I give the Pranama Mantra of all the Acharyas. Next class, I'll give that. Then you'll have an understanding. It's given in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita book also. And then Kirtan book also, you'll find this. So Srila Prabhupada's Pranama Mantra is like, you know this. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimade
Yeah.
Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine. Krishna Preshtaya means one who is liked by Krishna, one who is favored by Krishna. Vishnu Padaya means one who has taken shelter the path of Krishna, lotus feet of Vishnu. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale, in this world, in this earth. Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine. The first introduction is that Srila Prabhupada, he has taken shelter of Vishnu's lotus feet and is favored by Krishna. And next one, Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. So who is Saraswati?
Saraswati Devi.
Huh? Not
Saraswati
Saraswati
Devi.
Devi. No. It is
नहीं
his,
Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati
yes,
Thakur.
Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, his spiritual master. So in 1922, when he first met spiritual master Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami, the first meeting itself, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati asked Srila Prabhupada to go out and preach in the Western countries because you talk nicely English. And Srila Prabhupada took this advice, instruction in his heart. But after 43 years only, he could execute it. But even after 43 years, he kept that order in his heart that somehow or other he'll do it. And with great struggle, very great struggle, you should read the autobiography of Srila Prabhupada. Everybody should read the biography of Srila Prabhupada. And then so many devotees have written so many books of Srila Prabhupada now. The first one is called Prabhupada Leela which is written by Satsvarup Das Goswami. Satsvarup Das Goswami, one of his disciples. There is the first one, Prabhupada Leela. Get a copy of this book and start reading. Otherwise, we should not say we are from this parampara. Only when you understand Srila Prabhupada and our previous acharyas only, then we'll get the feeling of possessiveness that we belong to this parampara. So, Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prajani. What was the order of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati? Go and preach to Western countries the instruction of Gauravani. Gauravani, who is Gauranga?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yes, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what was this, the body of Gauravani? Hare Krishna mantra only, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So he was asked to preach the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, which is a mantra propagated by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years ago. You propagate this in the Western countries. And what was the nature of Western countries at that time in 1960s? Nirvishesha Shunyavadi. Nirvishesha means the supreme absolute truth has got no qualities, no form, nothing like that. It means impersonalism. Advaita philosophy, and Shunyavada means emptiness, means voidness. Voidness is the Buddhist philosophy. So the Western countries were influenced by the philosophy of Advaita and Buddhist philosophy at the time when Srila Prabhupada came. So we say that Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine, to say the protect the residents of Western countries from Buddhist and impersonalism. He spread the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That is the meaning. Like that, we have the pranamantras, all our previous acharyas, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Vinod Thakura, Bhakti Gaura Krishna Babaji, and Jagannath Das Babaji. Then, of course, Shad Goswamis also. And next class, I'll recite that, and then you will see that, and you learn this. Then you'll feel proud of our param. Be a part of our param. I know most people have come with the idea of trying to learn Bhagavad Gita, some academic interest. Maybe that could be the reason for joining the class, but that should not be the reason anymore. This is a way of life which we should adopt. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Vancha kalpataruvyascha.
Ananta Koti Vaishnava